Welcome to News. I'm Kevin McFarland from San Francisco.
And I'm Renee Hovell from LA. Happy Daylight Savings.
And on this episode of News, we'll be talking about Michigan having a great season.
Great season. I think they're going to the Super Bowl.
We're going to debate who you got. But today, as always, we start with Northwestern football.
Take it, baby.
Today is Sunday. It's a great day to be alive right now because yesterday Northwestern went into Minnesota in the Dome. Last game ever in the Dome. And pulled out a victory with an interception return for a touchdown with 20 seconds to go. He intercepted it. It's Phillips, right?
Yeah,
Brendan Smith.
Smitty, yeah.
Smitty on the other side. It wasn't a convincing victory, but we didn't need to make it a convincing victory. We just needed to pull out a win. Going in there with Kafka as a backup quarterback, we went in there and we did what we needed to do, and we won the game.
What did I say? What did I say on Thursday? I woke up.
You said you had a feeling.
I had a feeling we were gonna win. Then what did I say when we were partying? I said we needed one Bears defensive style play where the defense scored. What happened? Both of those things happened. Both of those things happened. Mike Kafka, holy shit, 217 rushing yards.
I have no idea where
holy
he
shit,
got
what
his
the
feet.
fuck happened? Brendan Smith came up with a huge biggest pick six in history. Well, recent history.
Recent Northwestern.
I think it was a convincing victory because there were many points that we could have lost that game. I remember you saying at a certain point
when Kafka threw his second interception,
and you said the game was over. The game was over. I of course said no, and I tried to teabag you, but you ran away. But it was good. My thing is, I cannot wait for Minnesota to get a new stadium. So many injuries. Yeah. So many injuries because that.
It was ridiculous. That ridiculous. Is awful. They injured the best receiver in the Big Ten.
And they should know. They should know better. Yeah. Go Cats. We gotta be there for Ohio State.
Yeah, for Ohio State. Be a big game.
Well, following PTI style, this weekend was an incredible weekend for football. So we're gonna go with Michigan State pulling out a late victory,
home victory
over Wisconsin. Florida just destroying Georgia. But the biggest game of last night, seen by hopefully a lot of human beings and animals, aliens,
20 years from now,
women even, I guess, was Texas Tech. Holy shit, what a game! This was incredible. Did you see there was a tree outside of the stadium? There were people on the trees watching the game.
I mean, it's football on a scale that we don't really understand.
Yeah.
It's football, there's the big house for Michigan, there's
the horseshoe for
Ohio State, but Texas Tech is a ridiculous football game. I didn't think it was going to go back and forth as much as it did when Texas Tech took the lead at halftime and was just convincingly keeping Colt McCoy down. I thought they were going to come back, and they did, and man, do those teams not have defenses.
No.
Neither of them.
What did I say? Gatsby style?
All they want to do is put points up on that board.
Holy shit, Crabtree, man. What a great grab to grab that ball and then stay in bounds and then go into the end zone.
Maneuver around two Texas defenders.
Incredible.
Terrible tackling. That Texas linebacker, quarterback, whatever, got his hands on the ball and made that catch.
Yeah, huge interceptions.
Michigan State, Wisconsin. Wisconsin should have won that game.
Shitty thing on the AP poll. Texas Tech jumped Penn State and is at number 2.
Yeah, that's bullshit. That's totally ridiculous.
Alabama should be number 1. Penn State should be number 2. Fuck that. Hey, we're like 26 on that poll though.
Yeah, 25. I would love to say 26 for the entire season. All right, so we're moving on to a little bit of Northwestern news. There's normally every year tuition increases by 4 to 5%. Last year it increased by 4.8%. And they say there's some skepticism with the current financial crisis that tuition would be rising in a different percentage, but they've affirmed that it will be within 4 to 5% again this year. But the bigger issue is they're still determining whether they're going to be able to meet financial aid needs because of the current financial crisis. Now, honestly, I think that we should be following more in the footsteps of schools like Stanford and Harvard and stepping up to decrease the cost of tuition. We have a large endowment, and the endowment in Beden's letter said that the endowment has been.
Yeah, I mean, look. Here's the thing, though. I've always said that our financial aid, it's been good. It's getting better. The no pledge this year is helping out a lot of people. We're getting there. We're getting to the point of where Stanford and Harvard and all these schools are. Of course, if you don't make a certain amount of money, you don't have to pay loans, you get free stuff. But tuition's always going to go up. When I was here, it was like 46 Now it's above 50.
Yeah.
In total tuition.
With plus room.
It's always going to go up. That's the nature of the game. When my kids go to college, it's probably going to be like 80, 90,000. But, you know, it's a good school. You know, you're paying for a diploma.
At least they're keeping it within 4 to 5%.
Yeah,
As long as they're going to be able to keep it within that.
I mean, once you get rid of Carmody, that's a crap load of money.
Yeah, there you go. Once being honest, you can fire up Carmody.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna talk a little more football, soccer on this show. You probably don't know because no one watches the MLS.
Oh well.
They watch it more than the NHL. But we got the playoffs going on.
Yeah,
we got the MLS playoffs. We got the top 5 teams in the East and the top 3 teams in the West. So far, all the games across the board have been tied except late Real Salt Lake goal over the Chivas USA. Fuck Chivas.
Yeah,
Who do you think's gonna take it? I personally think it's gonna go Houston, Chicago. I think.
I want to see Chicago make it. Chicago got their first playoff point ever in their last game because they have never gotten a point in the MLS playoffs.
Damn.
In the current system, though, they won an MLS.
Yeah.
Like in the way that since they went to going to legs, they've never gotten a point.
That's true.
So I would love to see Chicago make it through. Houston, I mean, they got stalled. I mean, Houston's the defending champions. They're going for their 3rd straight MLS Cup, 3rd straight Cup, and in their 3rd year as a team.
Yeah.
Well, 3rd year as a Dynamo, because they're my team. They're friends. But if I was gonna pick somebody, I think Salt Lake looks good, but I think the Dynamo are gonna make it. But I would like to see the Columbus Crew get there. Honestly, the crew have been around since they were one of the original teams.
Yeah.
They've been around so long, and this is one of the first years in a long time, and they've been doing really well. I would love to see them.
They haven't seen days like these since Ryan McBride.
Yeah, Ryan McBride played there when he was young. Before he came back to the Fire.
Back in the day.
All right.
As much as I hate the Dynamo, I think they're gonna win.
Yeah, Dynamo are too good.
Yeah.
Dwayne DeRosario is too good of a player. So, NFL Week 9 this week. We got a couple of big matchups. The Monday night game is the Redskins playing the Steelers. Sunday night game is the Pats and Colts. There's another big matchup with the Packers and the currently undefeated, the 7-0 Titans.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think about the big games this week?
There's one giant game, huge Super Bowl contenders. Atlanta versus Oakland. That's what I'm watching. If Oakland wins, they're going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Despite what everyone's saying about Peyton not being well, Tom Brady not going out. I mean, this is a big rivalry.
Yeah.
Colts Patriots. The game, no matter what, has always meant something. Either in the playoffs or Super Bowl. It always means something. The Colts can get there. The Patriots can definitely get there. They're both solid teams. I think it's going to be a great game.
I mean, I think the difference now is that they look like they're fighting for a wild card spot.
Yeah.
This could mean that one of them doesn't make the playoffs. This game does always matter.
Yeah, it always matters.
It always matters.
And no matter what, it's a heated rivalry, so it's gonna be big.
It's a fun game.
It's gonna be good. The other game, Redskins Steelers on Monday night. That's gonna be a great game.
Really good game.
Because the Steelers are great. They're pissed that they lost to the Giants.
Oh yeah.
The Redskins are a great team.
I mean, besides that one random loss to the Rams.
Yeah. And at halftime, they're gonna be interviewing John McCain and Barack Obama.
That'll be.
Tony Kornheiser is gonna ask him.
Oh, okay.
So it'll be good.
Is it Boomer? I think Boomer is doing the interview.
Really?
Oh no,
I thought it was Tony, man.
Oh
shit.
All right, that's the end of the headlines on news. Come back.
Go vote.
Play a game.
Go vote right now.
Apparently, there's an election.
Go vote.